It was Christmas break my junior year of college, and I remember going out to dinner with my dad, and I just looked at him and I was like, Dad, I have to do this. And he thought I was crazy. He's like, you just started practicing like 2 years ago. What is possessing you to want to teach? I've only been teaching for, wow, it's been like 6 months, I think. I only have experience in vinyasa, instructing vinyasa and a little bit of yin. And vinyasa yoga is about flow. It's about connection of poses. It's almost rhythmic, like dancing. It really is. There's a lot of things that people don't recognize in themselves until they practice yoga. Whether it's healthy things, whether it's things that you need to work through, your own personal demons, whatever it is, I feel like yoga is one of those practices that people don't realize are so foundational for personal growth. Every time I step on my mat, it's a different emotion because that's part of being a human being. But I think the biggest thing that I feel when I step onto my mat is you're okay. You're okay, just breathe. Whatever you're feeling, whatever's going on in your head, in your life, you just have to breathe through it. And that's usually my daily mantra in my head. My favorite pose changes based on what my body needs. So there's certain days that I really love pigeon pose because it really opens up your hip flexors. Another one of my favorite poses that I've always just loved just because it's playful is dancer pose. There's so many different ways you can express it with your hands. I love headstand too. Again, I've gotten really playful with it in my practice. So I think it really depends on your mood and where you're at in your life that reflects on your mat. Yoga State kind of just happened upon me because it was the first studio that I practiced around here. And I just remember taking the class and just really feeling like I'd found a place to call home, to call a second home. And I really have met a ton of incredible people here, and obviously doing teacher training here has shown that I'm committed to being a part of the studio, and I'm excited that I get to be here for my last year. I absolutely plan to do this for the rest of my life in some way. Whether it's becoming a career or it's one of those things that you just hold as your daily routine, it would take a lot for someone to rip me off my mat. So I definitely would say that in years to come, I will continue to be teaching and practicing yoga.